Hi, everybody, and welcome. My name is Mr. LeQuy. I'm going to be your science teacher this year. I am looking forward to it. Um, so let's go ahead and jump right in here. I'll try and make this quick. All right, so just really briefly about me, my background is actually marine science. That's what I went to school for. I did some stuff in the field, Florida Fish and Wildlife. I did some eco tours for a while, did all that fun stuff. On top of that, I love anything outdoors. I help run the FPC esports team over at Flagler Palm Coast High School. So if you ever want to talk anything video games or anything outdoors, I'm your guy. All right, so really briefly, just a couple things I want to touch base on real quick. So first of all is your pacing. So I have a pacing guide for every one of your courses. I'm going to show you that in a minute where to find it. It's pretty simple. I tried to make it really simple this year. So if you had me last year, I even simplified it even more. Same thing with the notes. I'm going to show you in a minute where to take the notes. Definitely take the notes, okay? That's what's going to help you be successful in this class. So whether you print it out and handwrite it, if you prefer that, or you can just type in there and then print it out afterwards or have it on your computer, whatever you like. So I'm going to show you where to get those in a minute. And then those notes you can use during your DBA. So whether it's my class or someone else's class and on your module exam. So definitely take those notes. You will be so successful in this class if you can do that. All right, you're going to hear a lot about academic integrity. So basically, some of the assignments that are not multiple choice, you got to kind of type them out and stuff. So we have what's called Turnitin that analyzes everything that's turned in to make sure nothing is copied from somewhere or some other student that's turned it in. So just be mindful of that. You know, when you turn something in, it'll give you a score, like a percentage of what is similar. So don't get too caught up. Don't get too worried about it. If you're unsure, just send me a quick text. Say, hey, look, I'm not trying to copy anything, but my score's a little higher. Whatever that case is. But all right, so yeah, just be careful with that. After too many incidents, you start losing points and then you'll have to come in for exams. All right, just a few other miscellaneous things before I go ahead and jump into educator and show you a few things. So the pacing guide shows you exactly what assignments to do every week. You are welcome to work ahead. So I have students finish up the course fairly quickly. You're welcome to finish up quickly. You don't have to, but just feel free to. So if you are working ahead, like I said, completely fine, but don't just do like 6 assignments one week and then not do anything like the next 2 or 3 weeks. You have to submit at least 1 assignment per week, or at least fix an assignment, a resubmission. And the reason for that is for attendance. So we do take attendance, and that's how we take attendance, is that you're submitting something at least once a week. If you're following the PACE guide, you'll be submitting at least once or twice a week anyways. All right, if you need help, please contact me anytime. Just send me a text if you want. That's the easiest thing to do. Of course, you can call me, you can email me, whatever the case is. I have a lot of videos kind of already made for some of the assignments that students tend to struggle with. I'll show you how to get those in a second. Same thing with some of the topics as well. And if there's something like maybe you don't feel like making an appointment with me, or I don't know, whatever the case is, you don't have time, just send me a message, say, hey, I need help with this assignment. There's no video on that. Can you make me a video for that? Sure, of course, I'll do that. That way you can watch it, rewatch it, whatever the case is. All right, appointments, DBA procedures, passwords. I'll get into that a little bit more detail when I show you educator. But basically, if you're new to iFlagler or the FLVS platform, okay, the course is divided into modules. So there's usually 6 or 7 modules divided. So you'll have like 3 the first semester and another 3 the second semester. After every module, think of it as like a chapter. So after every module, you'll have to complete a DBA. You're just going to set up an appointment, talk to me. We'll talk a little bit about what you learned. That's it. There's nothing to stress about. I'll give you the password that'll get you into the exam and any of the assignments in the next module. All right, something especially with my class. So a lot of the assignments you're going to do, it's going to be a lot easier if you have Microsoft Office installed. It might already be installed on your laptop. So just take a quick look to make sure you got Microsoft Word installed. If it's not, just go to the search bar on your computer, type in self-service, and then look for Microsoft Office and install that. That'll definitely help you. All right. And the last one here, maintain contact with me. If I, text you or something, try and write back. So our policy is to respond within 24 hours. All the teachers here are going to respond probably a lot quicker than that. So if you could at least do the same, that would be awesome. All right, here's just some of my contact information real quick. I'm going to go ahead and jump onto Educator. All right, so I just picked biology. This might not best be your course exactly, but they're all set up the similar way. So when you click in, first thing you're gonna see, you got my phone number. Again, texting is quick as text me anytime. And that's the quickest way if you need help or something. Two very important links right here. First one is appointments. Click this link. This is to make an appointment for either your DBA. Maybe you wanted to talk to me for a welcome call. This video counts, but you're welcome to talk to me as well if you want to make a call, talk about anything. And you can also just call me anytime. This just makes it a little bit easier to make sure I'm available. So you're going to click here. I'm going to pretend I'm going to make an appointment. Pick a slot, whatever it is. Okay. So I picked Wednesday, 12:10 to 12:30. They're 20-minute slots. So if you think you need more than 20 minutes, just book 2 appointments back to back. And then in this little description here, please include your name, your class, and then the reason for the appointment. Maybe it's a DBA, maybe it's just a help session. And specifically the topic would be good. Okay, that's all you do. Hit save. It's going to send you a little link and a reminder, and it'll send me one too, and I'll be ready for you. So at that time, you're either going to call me, so call that number, or you'll join Google Meet. So make sure you specify that in the description too, to specify if you're going to call me or you're going to join Google Meet. So at this time, we'll be using Google Meets. It could change back to Zoom. Either way, there's a link on the homepage right here. You would just click that and I'll be hopefully in the room waiting for you. All right, then we're going to scroll down. This is going to be your weekly announcement. This is going to be updated really every Monday or Friday or whatever I decide. So this week, if you notice, it's combined with next week. So this week's kind of a short week, and I know a lot of students will still slowly be added. So you might get added a little bit later. That's fine. So looks like you need to fill out the welcome form right here, which is where the video is. So if you're watching this video, good job, you've already done that. Please send me a text. If both parent and student could send me a text, that way I've got you on file. I can just quickly know that you have texting available. If you don't have texting available for one reason or another, just send me a quick email. That's fine. And you can do that through Educator right at the top. Same thing in yours. Click email, send me an email. All right, and then your assignments will be right here. Again, this is biology, so whatever class you're in, it might be slightly different. Okay, and then live lessons. So I'll put up a schedule here soon for the live lessons. I generally like to do 1 live lesson a day per class. So I have 5 classes, so and then those will be in the morning. If for some reason you can't make it, I always record them. So you click here, it's going to bring you to a big folder. So you kind of got to scroll through them, but I've kind of organized them in the pace chart here below. So let's go ahead and jump to the pace chart. Okay. All right. I made this very simple, especially if you're trying to get ahead or maybe you need to get caught up. So again, the first week, again, these are combined with week 1 and 2. These are the 2 assignments you'll need to do. Okay. And then the following week, you have that assignment. Okay. And if you notice, some of them will have these little help video links. You click here, it's a video of me explaining how to do the assignment or helping you prep for the DBA or exam. So some of the classes might not have any of them right now, but they'll slowly be added over time. And especially if there's something, that you really need help with, I can go ahead and record a video earlier for you. Okay, now as far as actual assignments, because sometimes that confuses students. So let's go ahead and jump into lessons. So, so again, this is biology. It could be different, but they're all kind of set up the same way. Okay, so here are modules over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, through December, you're going to do 1, 2, and 3. And then, so let's just go ahead and click on one. I'm just going to click a random lesson because I know the first one has a written assignment and not a quiz, because that's what kind of confuses students when there's a written assignment to do. All right, so why I'm here, I'm going to talk about notes real quick. So it doesn't matter what class you're in. At the top here, there's a little button for notes. Click this. Okay, and then every lesson, you're going to have a little note page. I highly recommend you do this. So you go ahead and click it. It's going to download it for you. If it doesn't download it for you, sometimes it might open up right here. You just scroll down. There's a little button that says download or open or something like that. But it's the same setup. And these are guided notes, so they're kind of like pre-filled out, so you know what to look for. So they make it nice and easy for you. Okay, just like that. All right. All right, so I'm going to go ahead. So if you're going through the lessons, okay, you just read through, click next, and then when you get to the end, that's where the assignment is going to be. So this particular one is a practice writing lab. It really doesn't matter. The information is going to be all right here, what you need to know. But you have to click on the link. So there's going to be links down here. You click on, sorry, right here. So there's a rubric, there's an example, and then the actual lab report. So you'll click on this. And again, this is any assignment that's not a quiz is going to have some sort of link for you. Click on it. Okay. On the bottom, click save. That'll download it to your computer so you can fill it out. And you just basically just fill it out using the information provided for you right here. Okay. That's it. That's kind of the gist of those assignments. For quizzes and stuff, let me go to a student view because it's a little bit different. Okay, so at the top, you're going to have assessments. So it'll say, it might say at the end of a lesson, complete quiz 1.01. So you go to assessments, and then the ones that say exam, those are the quizzes. You just click on it and you take your quiz, and you can reset it yourself. So you actually have 3 attempts. And then on top of that, if you still do bad, if you still want it reset, just ask me, I can reset it again. But going back to the assignment, you click on it here. If you did a written assignment, sorry. And then you just attach the file. So you can click and drag it from your desktop or just click add file and search for it that way. Okay. All right, so that's pretty much it. If you need anything else, please let me know. I look forward to working with you all.